Hello, Holliston. You're looking live at Rowles Fieldhouse here in Holliston. It's senior night for your Panthers as they take on the Medfield Big Blue. I'm Brian Winston along with the legend. Jay Wyman's here tonight with me to do the game for SportView and Holliston Cable Access Television. And it looks like there's going to be a little quick photo shoot here. I think they're going to just get a team photo with the whole crew here. So, Jay, while they're setting up, Panthers at 2-3 right now. Any thoughts on tonight? They lost to Medfield the other night. It was 65-53 to Medfield a couple days ago, Jay. So a little revenge game for the Panthers.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, the JVs had lost the other night also, and they came back and won their game today. Freshmen played pretty well today, too. It's funny. I was talking to Coach Bernstein of the JVs, and what he said to me was, he said, with so little practice time and everything, it's kind of nice to play the same team back-to-back because you know what to work on before the game.
Yeah.
So they had a good practice. The freshman did as of yesterday, and you saw how it affected their play today. So I kind of expect the same thing out of the boys tonight. Senior night's a very special night. You're one of the dads here, and I always say the word that comes to my mind is bittersweet. You've been through all this, and of course, you coach your kids, and you watch them play, and you watch them go up, and then, this is kind of it.
This is it. The last one of the last games, yes. And again, very lucky and fortunate to be an HCAT volunteer and be here tonight. But yeah, that's one of the things I've been thinking about. Is it's going to be some of the last time, as Jack is not going to be playing at the next level, at least. Part of a formal team. I'm sure he'll play pickup in intramurals or whatnot. So it is senior night, and your six seniors, Captains Jackson Cody and and Spencer Merkin are your two captains, and the other seniors are Evan McDonald, Colin Daly, Jack Winston, and Max Penn. And we've got 5 seniors on the court to start the game. It'll be Medfield ball going right to left on your screen. And Spencer Merkin, Jack Winston, Colin Daly, Jackson Cody, and Max Penn. Panthers start out in a zone. Competitive game the other day, Jay. It was close pretty much throughout. Panthers took a lead and then just weren't quite able to finish. They struggled in the fourth quarter to put the ball in the hoop as Medfield gets off to a hot start with a 3.
One thing I've noticed in these games is Medfield does have a lot of really good shooters. Now, I don't know at the varsity level, but they did. The freshmen had some shooters, and the JVs had some shooters, so I'm guessing it's going to be the same. Medfield always is a good basketball team, good basketball town.
And shot clock now under 10 as the ball's worked around the perimeter. Inside to Jackson, he gets blocked, and it's a turnover for the Panthers. And here come the Warriors, or the Big Blue.
Yeah, Holliston back on D.
Still in that zone. They get it inside. That's number 10, Teddy Ariel. And that's a turnover. Here comes Cody. Off to Merkin, up ahead. Merkin takes it in, gets some contact. He'll get to the line. It's a veteran move there by the senior Merkin.
Absolutely. If you don't have the quick and easy layup, you wait till somebody comes down and they'll foul you.
So again, we are showing you live tonight on the HCAT YouTube channel as Merkin goes to the line. He makes the first one, and the Panthers are on the board, so we're welcoming all the Panther fans and family at home, as well as I'm sure some Medfield folks are following the feed tonight. Merkin with his second.
Yeah, we want to congratulate all those Holliston senior parents and all the Medfield senior parents, too. I'm sure they're getting close to closing out their season, too.
Ball worked around, still up top, trying to get it down low. They do get it down low on the baseline. That's Lawson, and it's worked back out. Shot clock at 13. That's a 3. It's long. Rebounds tipped out, and it'll be Panther ball. 6:31 to go here in the first on senior night for your Panthers.
All right, Medfield comes up, 1-2-2 press. We've seen this now. It's the third game we've seen this in. Holliston really in the first 2 games well, actually the freshmen, they didn't run it, but the JV Holliston team didn't really have a tough time with this at all.
Panthers able to get it out and had Max down low, but And it was off Blue. Okay. Thought maybe it went off Max's hands. But it'll be side out here as the COVID rules, actually, as the refs now confer. And they're going to call it now a jump.
I think they saw it, each one saw it a different way, so it'll be possession arrow goes to Holliston, I believe.
Panther coach Mark Champagne questioning the call here right in front of us. 6:19 to go, 3-1 Medfield. I think even Max looked like he felt like he tipped it away as he started walking down the other end of the court. So anyways, it ended up being a jump ball. It'll be Winston inbounding here near side. Winston, Cody, Merkin, Daly, and Penn, your 5 seniors here on senior night. Penn up top. Shot clock did not reset, so it's at 10. Daly far wing over to Merkin. Merkin looking to penetrate behind the back. Winston on the baseline. Got to shoot it to Penn, and they don't get it off as the clock expires.
Yeah, coach is trying to tell him. This is one of the problems with wearing masks, by the way. Is, you know, the coach is yelling to him, and I'm not so sure you could hear him.
The Panthers still in that zone. Baseline kicked out near side here. That's number 14. It's good for 3. That is Reese Hanna. And he is a senior guard.
Holliston's going to have to extend that zone or keep it back or not throw everybody out to the one side where the ball is. Got to play some weak side defense.
Daly works it around, fumbled up top, gets to Penn, left side to Winston. He looks to go baseline. He goes up and under, scores! Jack with the reverse under the hoop and in as the Panthers get their 3rd point of the night, 6-3.
Just like in the driveway, 5:16 left to go in the first quarter.
Still Panthers. Cody extending out high.
That's
Ball's
it.
Fumbled around. Penn almost had his hand in. I know that's one of Jay's favorite things is get those hands in the passing lane.
Deflections, boys.
Into the corner. Ball's on the ground. Bounces around into the hands of Medfield for 3. That one's long. Rebound Penn. He gets it taken away. Up and under by number 10. That's Teddy Ariel. And it gives his team a 5-point lead. 4:40 to go. Merkin. Spencer Merkin, senior captain here on senior night. Obviously a very different atmosphere here, Jay, than we normally would have on senior night.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
A pregame ceremony out in front with families and parents, pictures, gifts, and some speeches and tribute to our seniors as the shot clock is winding down again.
Yeah.
And Panthers having a hard time getting that ball inside. This group certainly, with the seniors on the court, not a group that has played together much.
Right.
They played together over the course of their lives, of course, but as a 5 on the varsity level here, this group has not been together too often.
Well, the other thing is, one of the things I really like with JVs, what we talked about, and I like to see these guys do it too, is being aggressive on offense. You know, aggressive on defense is fantastic, but you got to be aggressive on offense too.
Weak side rebound is cleaned up by number 11, I believe that is, Brandon Lawless.
Yeah, that's that weak side. They're going to have to do something about that. Is leave that the weak side defender over here a little bit on this side of the key, I think.
So Lawless will go to the line. His first is good. 9-3 Medfield, under 4 minutes to go first quarter. Here in Holliston. This game tonight brought to you by SportView on Holliston Cable Access Television. Second one is good. Pressure taken off by Medfield as they retreat with a 7-point lead. Merkin working near side. Austin Merkin has checked into the game. Penn battling down low. Spencer goes far side. They're going to say that he was pushed out. It'll be a foul. That's on number 11, Brendan Lawless, excuse me, Brendan.
3:40 left to go in the first quarter.
Cody checks in for Colin Daly. And Cody will inbound the ball right in front of us here to our right.
It's mismatched down low with Jack Winston.
They go up top to Merkin. Merkin to his senior brother, Spencer. Max fade away with the left hand. It's off the glass. No good. Rebound, Ariel.
I like Max Penn. We talked about in the Ashland game where Holliston played just a superb game. We talked about Max being on the right-hand side of the offense. Now he's on the left-hand side, and I think that's where he's probably going to find a lot more comfort.
And that was Johnny Bakikio. He is a senior guard as well. Winston spins around and has it taken away. Ball's on the floor.
That's it.
Jack's diving
there.
for it, and
Jump
it'll be
ball.
a jump ball. So Jack somewhat bailed himself out there.
Possession arrow goes to Medfield.
And sophomore Joey Gentile checks in for Jack. 12-3. Panthers looking to change the momentum of this. Maybe get a turnover and
yeah, we got to
get the ball in the hoop.
Get a stop here and get down and score.
Far side, they get the man open, and that again is Ariel, who's very active here to start, and he's wide open, cutting through the middle, and Coach Champagne is not thrilled with what he sees as he takes a timeout at the 2:42 mark, 14-3. Medfield to take the lead. Well, let's take this moment in this timeout to take a look at our seniors tonight, Jay. We have 6 of them, and let's start with the captains. We'll start with Spencer Merkin, number 2. And some notes on him. This kid comes from a basketball family, Spencer, and his younger brother, as you know, Austin, is on the team. Both parents were coaches and love the game of basketball. Spencer's been playing since he was a little guy, and we got some early history on Spencer. Came in second in the New England dribble dish and pass contest. He's also played a lot of basketball throughout the summer. He's actually organized some games. He got in the paper actually this summer, Jay. I see you nodding there. You've seen that.
Yep.
The Spencer Summer Runs. He had about 70 kids involved with outdoor basketball in Millis and in Holliston. And Spencer's also been involved with the youth. He's run a dribbling camp as well. And Spencer also fluent in Spanish. This was something I learned getting some notes here as well. So we will be highlighting all of our seniors tonight. That's Spencer. Let's get back to the action. 2:42 to go. It'll be Panther ball, down 11. Panthers on the court.
Well, you talk about Spencer and the stuff he's done, and it shows the kind of leadership he has, and that's why he's such a good captain, because the captain's got to have those leadership skills.
Yeah, and Spencer, I can attest to that. It's just all of these kids, all 6 of them, just all around great kids and fun to be with. Merkin works. Has to kick it out. It's Austin. Feeds down the pen on that left block. Shot clock now in single digits. Under 5. Gentile's got to throw it out, and he hits it. That's Joe Gentile. Not sure that's how Coach Champagne drew it up, but we'll take it at this point. 14-5 at the 2-minute mark here in quarter number 1. Cody almost saw that coming. Corner 3, no good. And look like Joe and Jackson battling, and it ends up being a jump ball, and it'll be Panther ball.
Yeah, the 2 Holliston players went up together and brought it down, and as they brought it down, the Medfield player was able to get it.
So Panthers down 9. And here are the captains crossing half court. Spencer dishes and cuts through, not much there. Austin goes baseline, jumps back, pops, it's long. And Holliston's got to do a better job on the glass, Jay.
Yeah, they really do. They have to get down there and box out. And they're playing man-to-man, so they should be able to do that. There's a nice drive.
Wow, nice drive. That's Charlie Kitsakaris. He's a junior with a beautiful drive and finish, number 1. Merkin goes down low. Cody goes to work. Jump step, long. Rebound tipped into the hands of Ariel and into Bakikio and up the court. It's number 14, Hannah, who's been active on offense. Medfield gets it down low. They're going to call him for steps. That was Nate Backey.
All right, you're getting your stops. Now you got to come down and you got to get some scores here.
Medfield back with some full court pressure, although not heavy. They're looking to trap here on the near side. That one is almost thrown out of bounds. It's Merkin to Merkin across the court. Panthers struggling to get it into the zone here. Worked around, and it's stolen and kept in. It looked like he stepped out, and the ref got that one, so got a break there.
A little bit of, I don't know if it's confusion, but there's a lot of crunch in that Holliston offense. You got to get some spacing. You know, we talk about this all the time. Spacing's the fundamental of every offense. You got to get some spacing in there. Right now, see how that's opened up? Now you should be able to make your moves.
Cody with a high pick, and Merkin goes in. He'll get the call. Good drive by Spencer, as he ended up on the floor, but he'll get himself to the line. That's a foul on, I believe that's number 3.
Number 3, yeah.
That's on Nate Backey. So Merkin goes to the line. He was 1 for 2 last trip to the line. It's good.
Yeah.
So Spencer makes his first, and they'll bring the kids back in again. I'm sure you fans at home know by now. You've watched enough high school basketball this year to know. For the first free throw, COVID rules, they get the kids out of there. Second one, they come back, and
nice spin by Cody. Jackson came, spun around, and almost got in. Almost got that rebound.
And that was a rebound by 23. That's Kevin Cronin. Kevin Cronin, also the name of Ario Speedwagon, and I don't know if I should have admitted that I knew that, but anyways, this is a different Kevin Cronin, as that one's for 3. And Medfield in command in the final seconds here of the first quarter. Gentile, top left, not much there. Cody, you can hear him counting down. Final shot at the buzzer. No, it's short. And that'll do it for the first quarter here from Holliston High School. It's 19 to 6 in favor of Medfield. Jay, any thoughts on that first quarter quickly? And then we'll get to our other senior captain, Jackson Cody.
Quick thoughts. Impressed with the defense a little bit, but got to do some scoring.
So it is senior night. Let's talk about our Holliston seniors. We just spoke about Spencer at the last time out. Let's do the other captain. This is Captain Senior Jackson Cody, number 33. And Jackson loves basketball. I've seen him play many, many, many innings of baseball over the years as well. And a heck of a ball player, hitting, pitching, and it helped. He had a huge growth spurt here in the last few years as well. And Jackson also, a couple of other notes about him. He'd like to major next year in kinesiology.
Ooh.
Not sure where he's going yet. Still a little early in the process, as you know, Jay. And he also works at the corner market as well. Off season, not during basketball, of course, when he's ready to focus there on. Actually, now he's focusing on basketball, and he'll get back to the corner market, I'm sure. And so a lot of these kids, well-rounded kids too, Jay. You know, as I said, they're a superb group of kids and have dealt with, they're very fortunate. They are all grateful to be playing this year. Very lucky, and they know it.
Well, you major in kinesiology, you got to have something going for you. I mean, I have a tough time even saying it, never mind majoring in it.
So it's Medfield ball to start quarter number 2. As they work it around the perimeter. It looks like the Panthers have gone to man, Jay.
They have gone to man. They switched up a little bit at the end of the first quarter.
Gentile with the rebound, and he's fouled. So that will be the 4th team foul on Medfield. Gentile, Spencer Merkin, Austin Merkin, Cody, and Penn on the court.
I mean, a couple more fouls, 3 more fouls, and Holliston being the bonus, but you can't wait for that. You're going to have to be aggressive offensively and start attacking the basket a little bit.
Merkin across half court. He's slight trap there over to Spencer. That one's for 3. It's short. Rebound to Medfield. And they're in transition. Settle it down, working the ball around. And looks like it's a travel, another turnover for Medfield. So they've had their stops, Jay, as you mentioned. It's just it's a matter of getting the offense cooking here for Holliston.
Yep, doing a great job of being aggressive on offense, on defense. I mean, but you got to get a little bit more aggressive offensively. I like the passing, but you just can't have too much of it.
And they're going to give, that's going to be a whistle on Jackson. It looked like he just did a little hop there, and they got him for the travel. So the Panther turnover after the Medfield turnover. Ball's worked around near side. Shot clock at 16.
I like this. I like this defense. Holliston's really challenging everything right now.
Shot clock now in single digits. Penn up high. Gets in the lane. Hesitation. No good. Penn with the rebound. So another stop by the Panthers.
Yeah, nice defensive stand there by Holliston. They're able to challenge every single thing.
Gentile from the baseline. Good.
Count it.
That's Joe's second hoop.
They got to get another stop here, another basket.
6 minutes to go, second quarter.
See, you don't have that deficiency defensively in the corner there because Holliston switched over from man to man.
And it's definitely made a difference as Medfield having a harder time getting in there. Nice help by Spencer on the baseline. Almost a steal by Penn. Oh, and that's going to be a charge.
Yeah.
Great play there by Spencer again. Fantastic defensive sequence there by Merkin, the captain.
And if you're watching this, kids, that's how you want to take a foul. You want to get down there. You want to have your feet planted, take that foul, and fall backwards. Nicely done by Spencer.
I'd say medium pressure there from Medfield. Merkin with an open three. Oh, in and out. Rebound, Cody.
Get in there.
No good. Good opportunity there for the Panthers to cut it to single digits, 19-8. Drives in, that's number 23, and he scores. It's Kevin Cronin. Nice power move there by the big fella.
Well, he can't only not just play the electric guitar, he looks like he can play some basketball too.
Austin tries to go baseline, spins, jumper, long. Tipped out to Spencer. He gets in all the way and scores.
Yeah, nicely done. Go in there, use the backboard. That's what I'm saying. You got to get aggressive. Drive that middle. Drive that middle. Keep driving it. You're going to get either baskets or the foul shots.
I believe that's the fourth point for Spencer and ended up with a lot of space there. That one's almost tipped away. Cronin kicks it out. That's Riddick long. No good. Cody turns it over. They find the man in the corner. He goes baseline, elevates, scores. That's Daniel Riddick, the junior. 13-point lead, Jay, from Medfield.
That's okay, 4:22 left to go in the first half.
Gentile down low to Penn. He tries to go to work, kicks it out. It's Gentile again from the elbow long. Rebound, Cody gets a slapped, and he'll get the call. So good rebound there by Jackson. Used the height advantage there and took the hit, and he'll get himself... Nope, not to the line. That'll be the sixth team foul.
One more, and Holliston will be in the bonus.
As Cody checks out, Colin Kerr checks in. Kerr inbounding right in front of us. Spencer. To go down low to Penn. Jump hook.
That's it.
That's long.
It. Nicely played, though. Nice done. That's what you want to do. Get that ball in the middle.
Reese Hanna gets a nice bounce pass inside to it's Ariel, kicks it back out. Good ball movement by Medfield. 17 on the shot clock. Good D by the Panthers. That's a three. Short.
Not there. See,
rebound, Austin Merkin.
That's defended now because you're going to man-to-man. Nice
bounce pass to Gentile.
Count
he scores. Beautiful look there by Austin Merkin.
And that's what you want to do. Get that lead down to single digits. One more basket will do that.
This one's a deep three, short, and it'll be a turnover. So Panthers, feels like they should be closer here, but still down 11.
3:16 left to go in the first half.
Wide open, and yeah, I think he saw Joe down there with some space, but Austin turns it over.
Well, that was I thought that might have been called a foul, but that's all right.
3:06 to go. Second quarter here in Holliston, senior night. Our corner, that's Ariel working on Penn. And they're going to get Kerr with a push. So Colin Kerr with the foul. It's the Panthers' second. And number 3, senior Evan McDonald checks into the game for Spencer Merkin. So McDonald, Penn, Kerr, Austin Merkin, and Gentile on the court for the Panthers. Still in that man. Certainly has slowed down the offense a little bit by Medfield. Good position by Max to tip it into teammate Gentile's hands.
Yeah, Joe, that's what you want to do. Get that ball, get that rebound, and get it right into the guard's hands.
And Evan gets fouled, and I believe that'll get him to the line. That should be the 7-team foul.
Shooting 1-and-1.
And it's on number 5, Johnny Bakikio, the senior. So Evan McDonald will go to the line. 1-on-1 situation. First one up, long. Rebound Medfield.
Wow.
Very close to a walk there. Medfield, very nice drive and dish. That was 24, I think, Caleb Lawson with the finish, and a nice drive and dish along the baseline. Medfield's double up to Holliston. Kicks it deep. Merkin hits the floor after that pass, no call. Worked around up top. McDonald.
I'll tell you what, Medfield's also playing man-to-man. They're also doing a great job defensively.
Nice feed down low, and that'll drop for Max Penn. Yeah, he's got that nice soft touch, Max.
I like getting him the ball down low. He really does have a nice touch.
Ooh, nice tip away by Max almost. But Ariel able to get it in the middle. Rebound, McDonald gets it taken away. Shot's no good. And boy, 3 Panthers around number 24 Lawson, but he gets the ball and gets himself to the line as he gets fouled. I believe that call will be on, that one is on number 3. That's on Evan McDonald, his first. First free throw is no good, short and right.
He really deserves these free throws because he really worked hard on it. He kept getting the rebounds all by himself against 2 or 3 Holliston guys.
And it looks like Jackson Cody, senior, checking in for seniors. Penn gets a breather, the 131 mark. Second one is no good. Also, Cody, nice job boxing out, and it's going to be the Panthers' ball. Nice box out by Jackson and pinched him off.
All right, a chance to come down here and cut this lead to single digits.
McDonald. Over to Kerr. This is Merkin for 3. It's long. Rebound kicks out to Kerr. Merkin looks to drive, gets around his man, and it's a turnover. At the 110 mark. So Panthers having opportunities after misses, Jay, and not able to capitalize.
Well, they are, but I think that...
And that'll be another charge taken by the Panthers. Great play by Colin Kerr as he takes the charge. 8th team foul on Medfield. I'm sorry, Jay, go ahead.
One of the things Holliston has to do is, I think, I do like when they get aggressive going into the hoop, but you got to do a little bit better job passing. I was just going to say is that will get intercepted.
A Kerr turnover back to Medfield. Oh, nice job there by number 1.
They get in good position down low, and you can't, even if you're in man-to-man, there's nothing you're going to be able to do to stop that if they get in a position ahead of you.
That was Charlie Katsikaris, and I hope I'm saying that right, and I apologize if I'm not. 36 seconds to go. Panthers down 13. 36 to go in the half. Austin Merkin inbounding it. And we've got Spencer Merkin checking in. Looks like he'll check in for Evan McDonald. Shot clock at 18. Kerr. That one's long. Short. And rebound to Medfield.
Yeah, that's okay, but that's a wide open shot, so you got to take those.
Shot clock's turned off. We're approaching 15 seconds to go. And he traveled.
Ooh. That was lucky the Medfield player passed that ball off because he had a wide open lane to the hoop for a layup.
That was Reese Hanna with the travel. So Panther ball, 13 and 7/10 seconds to go. See if they can get a hoop and get a teeny bit of momentum going into halftime. It's Spencer driving. Oh, almost long off the rebound. 2 seconds left. Ariel for three. No good. And that will do it in the first half here in Holliston. It's 27-14 Medfield after this first half of senior night. And since it is senior night, let's talk about the seniors. We've already covered Spencer and Jackson. Let's go to Evan McDonald. Evan's number 3, senior Evan McDonald. He's been playing basketball for a long time as well, about 10 years or so, playing travel town ball and in high school as well. Evan wants to thank all of his coaches that he's had, his travel coaches, and as well as his high school coaches, especially Coach Venetian and Bernstein at the JV and freshman level. Evan works at Hopkinton State Park in the summertime. Supposedly does very well there. It must be a lucrative job renting all of those boats. But I know Jack's buddies with him, and I know he's had fun working over there. And he also refs some of the town ball games as well.
Good.
And Evan hopes to get into the science and math field, into the STEM world in the future. So we'll be to be determined on the colleges here for these guys. Let's move on. That was Evan, number 3. Let's go to Colin Daly, number 4. Colin, also a working man. We like this. A great work ethic by these Panthers. He works at LA Fitness. That's a long commute to LA. No. Yeah. He's in Natick, and he also works over at the St. Mary's Church and the Heritage Restaurant, which you might have been to in
I was
Sherman.
just there a little while ago, yeah. He didn't wait on me, though.
And Colin's also a former baseball player, pitcher and outfielder, big lefty. I remember seeing him play back in the Little League days, and in T-ball I remember Colin playing. I remember he used to play a little youth football. He gave up the football to concentrate on basketball. And, yeah, he's been an athlete here in Holliston since first grade. Let's continue with our seniors. How about my son, Jack Winston, number 20, the senior? Jack, again, another guy who's been playing basketball for a long time. His first league was at the Needham YMCA back in kindergarten or first grade. And he's played every year since. Jack's a busy dude off the court as well. He's a National Honor Society member. He's a volunteer at the food pantry. He's also the student board member as well. Jack was also the Holliston Volunteer of the Month in October.
There you go.
And he works at Outpost, loves working down there at the farm. And he also does Best Buddies and the Unified Basketball Team, Debate Club. Jack's hoping to get into business next year, and he's still figuring out where he's going to go to school. He's, we'll find out. That's, again, to be determined. You know, Jack, some other things that I'll embarrass Jack a little about. Loves bread. This kid will eat a whole loaf of bread.
No kidding.
Yeah, you name it. He loves his pets, and the kid loves watching basketball, college hoops, and NBA as well. So we still have Max Penn to cover. We'll do that later, but we're here for second half action. That's Austin Merkin. It's long. Rebound by Medfield.
Yeah, that was a good play by Holliston. They got it set up, and they got a nice, easy shot. I should say easy, an open shot, I'm sorry. And that's what you want to do, get those open shots.
Panthers on the court. It's Gentile, Merkin, Cody, and Penn.
Good help defense.
As they're down 13 to start. Shot is short. And it'll go Medfield's way off that loose ball. Looks like the Panthers are in man. Drive there by Medfield. Nothing there. Kicked it out far side. It's good, and he's fouled.
Wow.
That is number 14. That's Hannah, who has been firing away from the outside. The foul will go on number 13. That's on Austin Merkin, his first. So a chance for a 4-point play here for Hannah. He's a senior, and he makes it.
Yeah, nice job. Nicely done. Looks like he's a shooter. 7:13 left to go in the third.
Merkin. To Merkin. Gentile. So not much, nothing really open there down low. Shot is long, rattles in and out. Rebound Medfield.
It seems that Holliston's really working a lot harder for their shots.
This is a 3 again, and they're leaving Hannah open, and
Yeah.
that's he's one of their main shooters, and a quick timeout by Champaign. At the 6:41 mark, this one's getting ugly right now. It's 34-14 Medfield, and it is senior night. We're not going to forget that despite the score here in Holliston. And let's talk about our final and our sixth and final senior, and that's Max Penn. Max, number 14. He again loves the game of basketball, also loves spending time outdoors, loves to fish.
Oh,
Yeah, especially saltwater fishing down on the Cape. Max is also a working man, works over at Roach Brothers in Millis. And from what I learned, Max wants to major in criminology or cybersecurity next year. And he's looking at Roger Williams or Providence, must like the Rhode Island area.
there you go, yeah. Well,
And,
Roger Williams right on the ocean.
Absolutely. And I learned something. I've known Max a long time, and I learned something new about him. He can grill a mean, spicy cheeseburger, Jay.
Really?
Yes. So I love the spice myself, so that's something Max and I can bond over.
Well, with all you guys in the food business, I think we should be able to get a meal for the HCAT
That's
team.
true.
Don't you think?
We got
There's so many
Outpost
people.
to Roach Brothers to Corner Market. Panther ball, 6:30, approaching the 6:30 mark here, third quarter. The ball and down 20. Packed in tight there by Medfield. Baseline jumper is long, and it'll be a foul on Medfield.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's on number 5, Johnny Bikikio, senior. And it looks like a quick substitution as Bikikio will come out. Katsikaris comes in.
6:21 left to go in the third.
Merkin. Merkin fiddles and dribbles. Bang! It's good.
Nicely done. That's what you want to see. Got to get a little more aggressive on the up. No, almost a steal. Oh, what
tough.
a great play. What a great play.
That's 24, Caleb Lawson. Chance for the end one as he scores. Foul will be on Spencer.
Boy, that looked so smooth doing that.
That's his first. That's long. Cody, ball's tipped around. I didn't think the shooter could, well, they ended up with a travel. I didn't think the shooter could go after his own shot, but.
I think after it hits.
Is that what it is?
I think it is, because I know the guys on the foul line extended have to wait till it hits the rim.
Merkin finds Cody down low and
Count it.
finishes. Beautiful up and under by Jackson. Nice look by Austin Merkin.
Excellent look by Austin.
It's Ariel barreling his way in, and I think they're going to get Penn for a foul. And that is a foul on Max. As he checks out, Kerr checks in. .537 to go. Medfield doubling up on Holliston.
Holliston was really playing some really tight defense before, and they're going to have to get back into that now, not allow any shots.
And gets a wide open look baseline. No good, misses the layup. And Merkin fiddles and diddles up top. Not much there. Again, Panthers having trouble getting that ball down low. A lot of their offenses run up high, as Cody is up high. That one is almost turned over, and it is. Here comes Lawson. Oh, almost. I thought he was going to throw that one down, but he finishes. That's all that matters, and it's a 20-point lead for Medfield. Medfield led by head coach Herb Grace.
A long time. Oh.
Yes, a long time. That's true. Got over 300 wins, I think, Jay, from what I heard. Assistant coaches Evan Moon, Mark McGuire, and Mark Spelladoro. As Cody checks out, Winston, the senior, checks in. The 4:39 mark, third quarter.
Well, you're going to have to really get in their face now. You can't let them have any open shots at all.
I'd like to see the intensity pick up a little bit for our Panthers here, both offensively and defensively. Rebound Winston off to Merkin. Austin on the move, contact.
Yeah.
No call, just an out of bounds.
Wow.
Panther ball. Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Far side, right opposite us. It's younger brother to older brother. Spencer almost had a look, tries to bounce it down low. Too many hands there, though. No passing lane. It's almost turned over. It is turned over, so it'll be Panther ball. Got tipped away, and the Medfield player, Ariel, could not get both feet back in before he regained possession. So Panther ball.
You can't keep wasting these possessions, though. You got to come down and you got to get some points out of these.
Near side to Merkin. He cuts through. Kerr tries to go in. He scores.
That's what you want to do. That's exactly what you want to see.
Colin Kerr in the scorebook for a hoop. Panthers in there, man. But like you said, Jay, got to be trying to create something here. Turnover for sure as Gentile tries to do that, and Austin on the floor and just gave it up there. And
well, the thing I like, though, he got down on the floor and they're fighting for it, even down 20 points here.
Merkin working right side. Whoa, and a little touch foul there. That will be on number 24. That's on Caleb Lawson, his first. Second team foul for Medfield, 3 for Holliston. At the 3:17 mark, and Coach Champagne will take a timeout. Well, Jay, at 3:17, down 20, what are you thinking Coach Champagne is telling his troops at this point?
Well, at this point, you got to do two things. You just got to play incredibly tough defense, and you got to get more aggressive on offense. You know, I love the passing on offense, but you can't come down here and take 28, 29 seconds off the clock and throw something up. I did see some really good interior passing by Holliston the last couple times down, so that was good to see. And if they can get that and get some easy shots, it's going to make their job a lot easier. But they got a little hole to climb out of now.
Panthers still have this game tonight, Jay, and then they've got 2 more next week on Tuesday and then Friday, and then that will wrap up this abbreviated 2021 2021 season. Panthers right now currently sit at 2-3. Medfield, I believe, at 1-5. Their first win coming against the Panthers the other day, which was a much closer contest.
Wow, that's surprising. I would have thought Medfield would have had a better record.
So Kerr, Gentile, Merkin, and Winston kicked out to Spencer. He fakes, picked by Jack, shot, good.
Count it.
Spencer Merkin, top of the key.
A little pressure. I like to see this. Little pressure.
Unofficially, I got Spencer with 8. Ball worked around the perimeter. Panthers seem to have a little bit more step, but although ends up with a wide open shot, ball in the hands of Winston off to Merkin. Austin pushing it up. Jump shot. Good. Same spot as brother just hit one, maybe a couple feet in.
Need one more stop here. One more stop and then another basket.
And timeout by Coach Grace.
Yeah, Coach Grace is having none of this. He saw what's going on here. And nice job. See how it always happens. It always happens. You're going to go on a run. It starts off the defense, and they got a little aggressive on defense. They get out, put a little pressure on them, a little full court pressure. Then they get down here and put some pressure on them. And you could tell this last series down here, this last offensive set of Medfield, Holliston was right back in their face like they were in the first quarter.
And Coach Grace, a veteran move there to stop any type of momentum. That's probably the best little stretch the Panthers have had in quite some time. And quick to call that timeout, like you said, Jay. So it'll be Medfield ball as Holliston breaks the timeout. 2:29 to go, third quarter here in Holliston on senior night.
See, Holliston, you need one of those like 12-4 runs, one of those deals. And that's what Coach Grace wanted to prevent.
A little pressure here, but gets around Kerr, gets around Gentile. They work the ball around. Not much happening now. Panther defense seems to have stepped up a little bit with a little more energy.
Yep.
Ball's up in the air and turn it over. Here comes Merkin. And just led his brother a little bit too much there. And they turn the ball over. Medfield trying to work against this man. That's the shooter. That's Reese Hanna. And they got him for a travel.
There you go.
So, Medfield has had their share of turnovers, and the Panthers have gotten their stops. It's really on offense there. Just having trouble getting it in the hoop, but a little bit better here in the last few moments.
Yeah, they are getting the stops. And offensively, if you've got that wide open man down court, you want to pass it to him. But if not, there's no sense in rushing this thing. So take your time, set up something good, and get a good shot here.
Shot by Merkin.
Whoop.
And that will float out of bounds. 1:34 to go, third quarter. Some full court pressure by the Panthers. Looks like full court man. And Curd falls down. And
yeah,
they're going to call Spencer with a light bump there. Not sure I agree with that one, but nobody's asking me. That's the second on Spencer. Medfield inbounds far corner. Gentile denies. That's Caleb Lawson. Back to Lawson. Lawson going to work all the way in and lays it in.
Boy,
Too easy.
So smooth.
He's got some athleticism.
Oh,
Winston
nice
spins. And they're calling for a charge. Wow. On the spin move. Tough break there for Jack. Ball's over half court. There's Lawson going to work again as he gets bumped. Shot for three is short. Rebound Spencer Merkin. He's on the move. Behind the back. Keeps it. Gets in the lane. It's bumped. And it'll be a foul on Medfield. On number 24 on Lawson. As Jackson Cody checks in. Captain is Spencer. Take a breather.
Holliston gets a little bigger now.
Austin Merkin on the baseline gets swallowed up. Able to throw it off the defender's foot, though, and bails himself out with 21 to go on the shot clock.
Well, there's got to be a little more motion for Holliston so that these kids don't have to dribble as much. They can, look to pass to the open man.
Winston in the corner. Kicks it back to Joe. Winston. Shot clock approaching 10. Jackson looking to spin. Winston up top. Back to Merkin. They got to do something here. Shot up. Not that.
Yeah, they have to get aggressive. They have to attack the basket. I know that you want to pass the ball and help your teammates.
And Cody takes the charge. That's the third charge the Panthers have caused tonight. So good play there by Jackson.
I know you want to help your teammates and pass the ball around, but you got to be, at some point, you got to be, I don't want to say selfish, but you got to be able to attack that basket. You can't be messing around and taking, 28, 29 seconds off the clock. 16.1 left in the third here.
Absolutely, Jay. And especially now with time running out here in this game, and it's an 18-point lead. So here comes Austin, brings up quickly, 12 seconds to go. Cody jumper, no good, it's short. Rebound Medfield with time, 5 to go. Lawson kicks it out. 1 second at the buzzer. No good, it's short. And that will end the third quarter here at basketball at senior night here in Holliston. It's 42-24. So Panthers, a little bit better there, Jay, in the third quarter, but, still a long road to go here to get back into this one.
Absolutely loved the defense. The defense was, they did a great job, and they picked it back up again. They looked like that first quarter when they did so well. So, but you can't stop that. That's going to be tough to keep going and going and going on that. But you have to do that. And then coming down, like I said, you have to be, I don't know how to say it, a little bit less selfless and a little bit more selfish, and take that ball in and go. If you get the shot, take it. Otherwise, you're just going to run out of time.
Absolutely. And the Panthers could use a spark here. 24 points in 3 quarters. Not what Coach Champagne and his coaching staff were looking for. So they'll head into the final quarter of basketball here on senior night. Nice job by the parents, and I believe the younger teammates helped out, the underclassmen. Banners up and signs, streamers and signs outside.
The environment, other than no fans, does look like a senior night, and that's good. I'm glad they were able to do that. Like when I came in, I saw them hanging up signs and streamers outside, and really nice to see that because, you know, these kids deserve a lot of credit, and so do the parents. You know, it's been a long haul for them, too.
The ball still worked around. Winston, that's for 3. Good! Bombs away for Jack Winston.
That's what I'm talking about. You get that shot, take it.
Medfield brings it up and over, but Panthers just give up a drive. The foul, I think, will be on Joe. Yes, that will be on Joe Gentile, the sophomore. I think that's his 3rd. It is.
Joe's getting a lot of playing time. I've seen I didn't see the last game there, but the Sunday game and this game, and you know, he's holding his own for a sophomore. I think we talked about this on Sunday. My belief is it's great to bring sophomores up, but only if they're going to play. Otherwise, you want them down on the JVs where they can get some playing time. And Joe's been putting in some minutes here, and it looks like he's earned them.
And Coach Champagne, you can see, has an eye on the future as he does go with these sophomores quite a bit. And that's another foul. I think that might be on Joe again. Actually, that was Joe's. I was wrong about that. That was his 2nd before. This one is on number 32. That's Jackson. 32.
32.
I don't think we have a 32. I think they meant 33.
Yeah.
So I think that was on Jackson.
I do too.
That was the 6th team foul for the Panthers. Only 4 for Medfield in the final quarter. As Penn checks in for Cody. Second shot is up. No good. Rebound Winston.
Nice job by Jack Winston, boxing out and controlling the boards. Now get down here and score quickly.
Spencer trying to work on his man. Austin driving, floating, hanging, no good. Tipped around. Rebound Medfield.
But boy, that's exactly what you want to do. Take that ball in quick. Don't waste any time.
Medfield now being patient. They're certainly in no rush with a 17-point lead at the 7-minute mark. Works around. Still ball on the perimeter. Ariel tries to get it in. Kicks it to the far corner. The shot is good. That's a 3, and that is Kevin Cronin. Back to a 20-point game. Merkin. And another timeout by Coach Champagne.
Well,
6:40 to go, Jay.
They do a good job. They come down, they cut it down, and then boom, Medfield hits a 3. But they're doing a good job. That's what I'm saying. They're doing what they have to do. They play really tough defense and come down here and shoot the ball.
So 47-27 here on senior night. 6:40 to go. As I mentioned earlier before the game, senior parents and families outside. Thank goodness the weather cooperated.
Yeah,
actually ended up being pretty mild for us out there, and a nice presentation with Matt Baker and some of his staff and Coach Champagne and of course the seniors and their families. We got to take some pictures, and some quick speeches were made, and so at least we got to have something there for the boys. And nice, honestly, to hang out with the parents for a little bit too. I haven't seen them. I haven't seen anybody in months, like most people. So a short social opportunity, of course, socially distance everybody with masks, of course.
I hope some of this stuff clears up so that you guys can really enjoy the end of the senior year and the parties and that kind of stuff. I don't know, but I'm really hoping it does. Just for nothing else, these poor kids have been through so much. It just, I don't know, it's just so tough. And like you said, the parents too, you know.
Absolutely. Parenting, always fun and always a challenge, and even been a lot more challenging in COVID. As that ball is tipped and knocked out, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Hopefully the Panthers know that. Need to be, again, Jay, that sense of urgency we're looking for here, as you were talking about. Inbounding here is Merkin right in front of us. That's the brother Spencer down low to Penn.
Nice.
Jump turnaround.
Nice.
Oh, what a soft touch. Beautiful roll there by Max. Elevated with that left hand and got it to go.
And a great inlet pass.
So that's always been Max's game. I remember, again, I've seen these guys play a long time and coached many of them. And Max always had that wonderful soft touch around the hoop and from that left side.
It looks like the lefties tend to have that. You know, a lot of times if you're left-handed, for some reason.
The lefties always have the smoothness, I feel. And, you know, whether it's baseball with the lefty batters or the pitchers, and certainly in watching a lefty shooter in basketball.
Well, I can tell you the lefty batters are always awesome.
And being a lefty myself.
Me too.
Yes, exactly. See, we're going to keep talking about lefties. Lefty golfers, we could keep going.
They're the only people in their right minds, right?
That's right, absolutely. Second one by Ariel, no good. And looks like it'll be a Medfield foul on the rebound. That's on 23, Kevin Cronin.
Score quickly, get a stop and score quickly again. Creep back into this.
Spencer and Austin. Spencer, nice fake, drives, finds Gentile, opposite side. It's stripped and stolen. And that one's kicked around as Coach Gray's telling his team to settle down a little bit. And certainly at just under 6 minutes to go, they're in no rush to do anything here. Although, as I say that, it's a beautiful drive and take to the hoop by Caleb Lawson, who's been somewhat having his way inside that paint tonight.
Gentile looks.
Gentile kicks it around, far side, it's Merkin. Again, Panthers taking a little bit too much time here for my liking, down 20. Still kicked around.
If you've got that open shot and you feel you can make it, take it.
And there's just not much movement on offense. But
nice inlet.
Spencer creates something to Penn. Blocked, gets his rebound, and then bangs the Medfield rebounder, and will be a foul. So somewhat stagnant offense here for the Panthers at the 5-minute mark here in the fourth quarter from Rowles Fieldhouse here in Holliston. This game brought to you by Holliston Cable Access Television Sport View. I'm Brian Winston along with Jay Wyman. First free throw is good. This is number 11, Brendan Lawless. We'll have one more game for you, Jay, from Rowles Fieldhouse here live. We'll have the last home game. I think it will be on the 12th. I think a week from tonight, Jay.
Oh, good, good. Oh!
So hopefully you don't have any plans, Jay.
Nope,
nope. Any dinner dates or anything like that? Probably not. You'll be here. We know that for sure.
I'll definitely be here. I might just stay here overnight for the next week. And
it's one of the few times I get out. I'm sure you too, Jay.
Yeah, exactly.
That one's taken in, rebound by Gentile.
Look down.
And yeah, Jack was open on the break there, but just couldn't find him. Spencer, thought about the threes, driving, goes in all the way, he'll get fouled. So Spencer will get himself to the line for 2 free throws. Foul, I believe, will be on 24, Caleb Lawson. And that will be the 6th team foul. Excuse me, that's on 23, Kevin Cronin, excuse me. So 19 fouls for Holliston, 6 for Medfield, and it looks like a Coach Champagne timeout at the 4:28 mark. 50-29.
Well, I got to tell you, they really played their hearts out on defense. They really did, and it's just scoring is just a bugaboo for them, I think, at this point, you know. And
yeah, the Panther team not. You know, again, with all due respect to our boys, we love them, but not really any, dead-eye outside shooters, too. You know, not that go-to kind of gunner. And without much movement on offense, it's a hard time. It's hard for them. It's difficult to get those high percentage shots. It
is tough. You can play that inside game a little bit. I think with Penn and Cody and Winston, I think you get down there and play a little bit of that, but. It's really tough because without that outside shot, that defense just sags right in, and it just takes away everything you really want to do under the boards.
Panthers break out of the huddle again. Coach Champagne and his staff. That's assistant coach Sean Costello and JV coach John Irucci. So this is Merkin, the senior. First one's off the rim and no good. Spencer not happy about that, I can tell. So we'll bring in Winston and Penn. Merkin second. It's short as well. No good.
Holliston, though, you know that there's no giving these kids. I'll tell you right now, they're still playing their hearts out.
Man-to-man still for the Panthers. Shot clock at 10. Floater in, it's long, rebound Spencer. Spencer to Austin, he spins, gets to the lane, pulls it up, it's good.
There you go.
Austin Merkin with the hoop.
Oh.
And Panthers getting a little lazy now on defense as the ball is wide open. Penn with the rebound, he gets fouled.
Yeah, that was a good recovery by Joe Gentile. There was a real wide open lane here, and Joe was able to step right in and make the shooter adjust his shot, and it didn't go in.
And that'll get Penn to the line. Free throw shooting also has not been a strength.
And you got to, you know, you got to do that if you need the scoring. You got to have the free throws.
First one by Penn. It's good. This is a one-on-one situation. Max Penn, the senior. Maybe go home and make one of those spicy cheeseburgers tonight. Second one is long.
By the way, I love that name for a basketball player. Max Penn. Something about it. I don't know. It just sounds like a basketball player.
Medfield gets it up over half court. A little bit of pressure by the Merkin brothers. Near corner. Fumbled out of the hands of the Medfield player. That was Brent Nickerson. In the far corner for three. Good.
Wow.
And that's Brendan Lawless, number 11.
And actually, there was some pretty good defense. He went up and over the defender on that.
Kerr turns the ball. Nope. Regains it. Got blocked by Jackson, who's checking in. That shot is short by Merkin. And Medfield ball. Kick back out. Again, that left corner. No good. It's long, but rebound Medfield goes up and over Merkin. Austin finally ends up in his hands.
Austin Merkin did a really nice job boxing out on that play. It's just the ball just went too far out.
Pulls up. Shot is long.
Steal. Oh!
And Spencer almost got in there for the turnover. Medfield brings it up and over. No good. Rebound Gentile to Austin. Austin working that right side, and he gets fouled.
I like that. Gentile comes down to the rebound. Get it out quickly. Get it over to the guard. You know, remember, I don't know. Well, you probably don't remember. Bob Cousy used to say that to
Tommy Heinsohn.
No, the
Gil Santos.
Cedric Maxwell.
Cedric. Okay.
He'd always say, "Get it to the guard, Cedric. Get it over to the guard."
That's a good Coos impersonation. I remember the Coos announcing. I don't remember his playing days, of course, but absolutely remember him announcing with Roger Twibell and and Tommy and Gil Santos and that crew. Anyways, 2:08 to go here at Rowles Fieldhouse. On senior night. Down low to Penn.
Yeah.
Had that soft touch, couldn't get it to go, but he'll get himself to the line. It's Max Penn. Just doing yeoman's work down low tonight. Pretty much the only Panther who's been banging it around down there.
I thought Jackson was going to take a three right there.
Penn back at the line. Lefty stroke is good. Max Penn.
Well, once again, we want to congratulate all the seniors, and the captains and all the parents. It's like I said, I've done so many of these for so many years in all these different sports, and you just see these kids just coming and going. You know what's going to happen too. The college year is a lot shorter than the high school years, and we have kids come back, after 4 years of college, and it's like, what? You graduated already?
Right.
It seems like they should only be sophomores. So those years are going to fly by for you parents, as some of you already know, but congratulations, you guys did a good job. You should also be very proud of your boys, from all the stuff you were telling us. That they sound like really good, industrious kids.
And that's all we can hope for, right?
That's right, yep.
And these kids work hard, I know, in the classroom, on the court, and in the community as well, as you heard. So good role models for for the younger group of Panthers as well, coming up, the sophomores and juniors and and freshmen as well, JV and freshman team.
And others in the school.
That's Penn again trying to clean up. No good. Jump ball.
You know, they always say the old saying, if you want to get something done, give it to a busy man. Well, that's what these kids sound like. They've been really busy.
So Colin Daly checks in, number 4, and Evan McDonald, number 3. Also, Henry Savino will check in. So your Panthers now, it'll be Cody, Daly, Savino, Kerr, and McDonald at the one, just about 1:20 to go here. Fourth quarter action. It's been all Medfield tonight. Basically from the start, Savino checks in, and it'll be a foul. So this will be 2 free throws as the Panthers, that will be their 11th team foul. First on Savino. First one is good. This is number 21, Daniel Riddick, the junior. So, and as you were saying, Jay, just all the parents I know reflecting tonight and remembering our guys as little kids, and just, again, this is one of these things as the basketball parent, you know, just another senior moment and a reminder that this is it here in Holliston, and one of the last games we'll get to watch our boys play together and for the Panthers.
It's just so bad that with this COVID thing, you guys couldn't get in the gym. It just really is. Oh, what a mess this has been.
Very disappointing, and but just something we all have to deal with.
Yep.
And just fortunate these kids will have some kind of a season. And that looked like an awkward stepping motion by number 3. I don't know if he's hurt. That's Nate Backey. He's not asking out of the game, though.
Yeah,
I think he's going to be taken out of the game.
Yeah, I do think he rolled his ankle. I think he came down on the...
Tough kid. That's 23. Cronin will check in, and gotta like to see that out of a player. Someone who gets hurt, and you can tell maybe feeling it a little bit, and not asking to get out of the game. Cody reaches in, almost a steal, almost a foul, but neither. It'll just be out of bounds. Shot clock at 16. Under a minute to go here on senior night. Again, congratulations to all 6 seniors here for the Panthers, and all of the seniors here in Holliston.
Absolutely.
And hopefully you've got a lot of you guys watching at home. I know you'd love to be here in person, and that will be another charge. That's Colin Daly who takes the charge there. I think that's the 4th charge taken tonight by the Panthers. So we can look at, there are some bright spots here tonight.
Done a good job of that.
Nothing wrong with taking 4 charges in a game. Kerr off the side of the backboard, no good. And fouled from behind. That's McDonald. And it'll be, that's 23. That's Kevin Cronin, the junior, who'll get himself to the line. First one's good. So this will be a Medfield sweep of this home-and-home series. The Panthers will go to 2-4.
And with the senior night, the other thing a lot of people look at too is the team coming up next year, and looks like they've got some players.
And it'll be a young crew next year. There's only one junior, Savino, and then you've got the sophomore group, and the JV has been playing some decent basketball lately. Again, with a big win today earlier, Jay, that you were part of the call with Steve Hedrick.
They have been playing well. I've seen them play 2 out of the last 3 games, and both the games I saw, they played very well.
So Colin Daly gets fouled and gets himself to the line. That one did everything but stay in as it rolled around and out. 33 seconds to go. Second one for Colin. Good. Now Colin's shooting righty there, and I could have sworn he used to pitch lefty.
Larry Bird.
So Medfield balls, they bring it over. 57-34. They're certainly in no rush as they work the clock. Kicked it back out, far corner, near corner, no shot there. Patiently moving around, although 5 to go on the shot clock.
Yeah, they're going to let the time run out, I think.
Savino blocks him from the baseline. Jumper's blocked by Cody, and here comes Kerr. 3-on-1. The Daly jumper. No good as time runs out here on Holliston. And tonight's senior night as well. So final score. It was all Medfield from the start, 57-34, Jay, and some glimmers of hope in there, but the Panthers just could not quite get it together on offense.
Yeah, tough loss for them, but defense worked well. The kids worked well. They should be proud. And again, it's senior night, so congratulations to the seniors and the parents. Also want to thank our crew here, the lovely Lisa up top on the big camera, Bruce Guilfoyle on his magical computer back there, and Keith, Christian Boudet back in the studio. So congratulations to you, Brian, too.
Thank you, Jay.
We wish Jack all the best.
Thank you. Going to be exciting. We're looking forward to the future and hearing about all these guys and their friends and the rest of the Holliston senior community here. So, from Rowles Fieldhouse, and let's just give one more shout out again to our 6 seniors, and again congratulations to them on a great Holliston basketball career and a Holliston academic career as well. Our captains, Spencer Merkin, number 2, Captain Jackson Cody, number 33. And then our 4 other seniors on the team, Max Penn, number 14, Jack Winston, number 20, Colin Daly, number 4, and Evan McDonald, number 3. So there are your Panther seniors here on senior night, and that will do it from the Rowles Fieldhouse. Again, as Jay said, thanks to our Holliston Cable Access TV Sport View crew. Behind me up above is Lisa Hedrick on the camera, Bruce Guilfoyle over behind us working this and getting this up onto YouTube, and Christian Boudet in the studio. For Jay Wyman, I'm Brian Winston, and we'll see you next time. Adios.